Hi everyone, I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. Okay, guys, get ready for one of the cringiest, gauchiest things that Meghan Markle has ever done. It left my skin crawling.
Is it worse than mushroom feet?
Oh, far worse.
Oh,
far worse
God.
than that video she did. Stephanie, she got some merch from Billie Eilish's person. Okay.
Okay.
And instead of just giving it to one of the girls from the Altadena fires, she had to record herself, much like she recorded herself when Harry was proposing. She recorded herself, her reaction.
Oh, that's
everything.
That's not good.
She couldn't just get the merch to the girl if there even is a girl. She couldn't do that. She had to record it and put it on her Instagram page. Now, let's play it, and then we'll talk about why this is so cringe and gauche and why you never do stuff like this. Even non-celebrities should never do stuff like this.
Arrived that I have been waiting for. Oh my God. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, when my husband and I were in Altadena, we went to a community where all the homes were left in ashes. This mom had found a couple things, and as I was talking to her, I turned and looked and I saw this young woman, and I said, "Oh my gosh, how old are you?" She's 15. She lives there. And her mom shared something with me and said that when they came back to see their house for the first time, which is as we were meeting them, that all that she'd been looking for in her home was the t-shirt from the Billie Eilish concert that she had just gone to, that she left in the washing machine or the dryer. And of course, they now see their home and the washing machine and the dryer are ash. They're not there anymore. And so I said, well, I don't know Billie Eilish, but I'm going to figure out how to get you this shirt. So I thought of everybody that I knew, and I made a voice note, and I was like, please, can someone get this voice note to Billie Eilish? Here's what I'm asking. You guys, I don't even know what all of this stuff means, but it's signed for her. Is that a thing? A lunchbox thing? I don't know. This is when I feel really old. Huge thank you, Billie Eilish. This is going to mean so much to her. And honestly, to Adam Levine and Bahati, you guys helped get this over the line. To everyone who's showing up for people in big and small ways to get through what's happened in California, just thank you so much. I'm going to go and email her mom now. Just wanted to share that with you guys.
Okay, this is the problem. First of all, why is she so out of breath during this whole thing? I mean, that is like red flags to me right there, is how out of breath she is.
And why is it all about her? I mean, the whole thing, like, I just couldn't sleep at night knowing that this was happening. And we went through all the ash and the fire, and
the story has so many holes in it. I can't even begin to tell you how many holes there are in this. She says something just arrived in the mail, and that's the first time then she goes, something just arrived and they told me something just
oh my God,
oh my God, oh my God, oh God. The problem is, Meghan, you're a shitey actress, just a really bad actress. So don't do any more of these unless you want to be called out.
And also, Meghan, you've done nothing for anyone in the past 5-6 years. So you doing something now just doesn't really resonate towards the public like it probably should have 5-6 years ago, you know? It's like you lost us.
Yes. Well, she has lost the world. She is not very popular in the States. Now, how did she probably get this merch, this gear? Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas are also with WME. Now, a lot of you out there are saying that WME dropped Meghan Markle. I have personally not been able to find anything concrete that says they have physically dropped Meghan from their agency. It's still up there that she is signed with WME. The only thing I did find was from Quora, which is a lot like Reddit, but that's not an actual publication. So no offense to Harry and Meghan and all things British, this person, Ricky, might very well be right. So until I see something concrete in, a paper, I still think she is with WME, which is Kardashians. Let's talk about this video as a whole. It was so
insincere.
It
really was. Her laughing, trying to make a joke. Yeah. Our lunchbox is a thing.
Now, we can only speak for ourselves. We have asked friends like Dionne Warwick and my boyfriend, I'm not going to say his name, but Will Smith, people like that, to give autographed items for animal sanctuaries, door prizes at schools, auction items, stuff like that. Whenever we do things like that, I don't think you can find one video of Stephanie and I talking about it in any way or taking any responsibility for it. I mean, I remember when Liz Calloway, who is our favorite Broadway actress in the world, Stephanie met a long time ago, sent us a signed CD for an auction we were putting on. The last thing we thought was, let's do a video of us opening up the mail of her having a signed CD. So what Billie Eilish did was WME got a hold of her, whatever happened, and they said, give us some merch. That stuff's already signed, okay? I have a boyfriend whose autograph is worth way more than, well, definitely Meghan Markle's and Harry, maybe not Billie Eilish, but he'll just blankly sign things, sign, and then those things will stay there for a while, and then that's when the agency sends it out if they need it. That's just how it works, guys. So it's not like Billie Eilish heard Meghan Markle needed a favor and signed it. No, that's not how it works. That stuff was already signed.
That's what Meghan wants you to believe.
Yes.
Is that she had everything to do with this. Everything. It was like that Nutcracker episode in Real Housewives of New York when Bethany Frankel took all the credit for the Nutcracker, but Dorinda's the one that found it.
Oh, yeah.
It was like,
I don't know what you're talking about, but I can only
trust
imagine.
Me, you guys probably know what this is. But
this was vapid.
Yeah.
This was gross. It made my stomach turn.
It was grandstanding.
It was so gross. Then, of course, People magazine has to put it in their paper.
Of course.
Because some people don't follow Meghan on Instagram. Not everyone does. Shocker. Meghan Markle and Billie Eilish pull off epic surprise for teen who lost everything in LA fire. The With Love Meghan star also thanked Adam Levine and his wife Beati for putting her in contact with the singer.
So she didn't even really have ties to Billie Eilish.
I never thought she did.
She just went, hey, you live in Montecito, and there you go.
Meghan Markle and Billie Eilish are pros at pulling off memorable moments. In a Tuesday, February 4th Instagram post, the Duchess of Sussex, 43, revealed that she and the 23-year-old 9-time Grammy winner came together to help a teenage girl who lost everything in the recent Los Angeles wildfires. And if I know anything about Billie Eilish, I've read things about her, she is a very caring, generous person. Yeah. She would be mortified to know that her name was being brought up like this. She would have just liked it if the stuff got there.
Right.
And she had absolutely nothing to do with it. I was just told that something arrived that I have been waiting for, the With Love Meghan star said in a selfie video as she excitedly walked through her home. Once in the room, she let out a sigh of relief after seeing a box filled with merch was waiting for her. Meghan, who was born and raised in LA and now lives in Montecito, explained that about 2.5-3 weeks ago, she and her husband, Prince Harry, were stomping through the dead bodies of Altadena together and visited a community where all the homes were left in ashes and they were just prancing around, stomp, 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 stomp. Many Altadena residents lost their homes in the Eaton fire, one of the several wildfires that ravaged the LA area in early January. And then she wrote this under her Instagram post. Let's keep supporting those affected by the California wildfires. Thanks to everyone who made this possible. But most importantly, thank you to our first responders who are the community's real heroes as ever, Meghan. This is where you got in trouble, Meghan. This is where you're in trouble. Now it looks like every time you do anything out of the goodness of your heart, you're going to either record it or put it in People magazine. So that means we're only going to see a little bit of stuff that you're going to do. You're not going to do a lot because you have proven that now, that you cannot keep your mouth shut over one little thing as getting merch to some kid in Altadena. You can't even keep your mouth shut about that. It wasn't about you, Meghan. It was about the kid. It was about that kid losing everything in the fire. And yes, I'm sure the kid was happy to get her Billie Eilish shirt back. Sure. But I doubt the Billie Eilish autograph had the kid's name on it. It was just some random Billie Eilish autograph. Because you know what Billie Eilish is doing? She's winning Grammys. And
she's helping
she's
people.
also probably signing a crap load to a bunch of other girls too. But for you to highlight it like that, now everything you do is going to be put on a magnifying glass.
Very
and that is
grandstanding.
so stupid.
Very grandstanding. And I love how Meghan was like, and I didn't even know who Billie was. Kind of like Harry, where it's like I had to Google her.
Yeah, I had to Google Billie Eilish. It's so stupid. Something else came out today, guys. We got a glimpse of Harry and Meghan's holiday card. Their holiday card, not the business holiday card. Now, why did it come out now? Why did people start looking at it now? Because the Invictus Games is coming up. And you've got With Love, Meghan coming up, maybe. Still don't know if that's going to be shelved or not. So a couple months ago, Architectural Digest magazine went into Gloria Steinem's penthouse and took a bunch of pictures. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. AD does not do anything by accident. They do not go in there and start just floop, 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 floop. I know this for a fact because I watch the Kardashians and they simp for the Kardashians.
Yes.
They do everything for the Kardashians. Every single Kardashian has been in AD. I am not kidding. It used to be an awesome magazine.
I used to subscribe to it.
I loved it until I had to see these girls and their spreads
It's horrible.
constantly in
This is the one where I stopped subscribing. This one.
Courtney was the first one.
Yeah.
And I was then done. I was
Dunzo.
like, dunzo. There's Kim just running around on her white sofa. And there's Chloe in her glamorous closet, but they just completely wrecked AD for me. I hated it. So ever since then, I have not bought. I canceled my subscription. I hate it. Gloria Steinem, they do a spread on her in December. Again, they do not go in there without people placing everything perfectly because they're featuring the lamps. They're featuring the sofa. They're featuring everything you see in there. They want to talk about it. That's the whole point of Architectural Digest. You want to know what that, maybe I want to get that. So there's this one picture of Steinem's office in the corner of her living room, and they talk about the Tiffany style lamp and da-da-da and blah, blah, blah. Now, back in January, nobody's reading Architectural Digest, and they're certainly not giving a crap about Gloria Steinem and what her penthouse looks like. They just don't care. So nobody even thinks to look at that card. Well, guess what? We have to let it leak now that card is a holiday card from Harry and Meghan, and it shows the kids. As you get closer, you can see it. And it looks very, doesn't it look like the beach picture of the whales?
Yeah.
So here it is, guys. I made it a little clearer for everyone. So here is the picture. As you can see, they will, in our opinion, be merching the kids in that cookery show. Otherwise, Meghan would have let it spill back in December when this came out.
They're going to show up at Whistler.
Whistler, exactly. I'm so glad you brought that up. I now think they will be coming to Whistler as well. They need to start merching these children. And of course, it's black and white because we really don't know the eye color of these kids. Stephanie and I think it's brown.
That little girl and that little boy look so much like Markles. I mean, look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Betty looks just like her brother.
I know.
It's amazing. That's strong DNA.
But I can see where if they have red hair, then they definitely get the red hair from the Markle side too.
Yeah.
But yeah, she definitely looks like her uncle for
Wow.
sure. It's crazy. But yeah, we think you're going to see the kids in a couple days in Invictus, or definitely the show. But this is when,
it's time to merge.
Time to merge
Time
these
to
kids.
merge. You know, the ARO didn't sell, so we have to find another gimmick.
That's the other thing. I looked on American Riviera Orchard yesterday, and it's at like 5 something.
Yeah.
I was shocked. So that's usually, people were asking us like about bots and bots farmed. Yeah, you have to keep paying those. If you don't pay those, they'll go away.
They'll go away. Yeah.
So something happened. This is what Stephanie and I think. We think she's just going to get rid of that page, the American Riviera.
Oh, it'll
Orchard
disappear.
page. There's no reason for it.
No.
The name is stupid. And but her Meghan Instagram page did not budge after she put that dumb self-serving video of Billie Eilish up.
That was so bad. It's like she's doing her own PR.
Who tells somebody to do that? It's
I
like,
mean,
could
she's
you
telling
imagine?
herself.
Could you
She's telling
imagine every
herself.
time like we get something from, I'm not going to say his name, but from my boyfriend, and like if we just started going, look at what we got! Oh my god, how embarrassing would that be?
Or Dion.
Or Dionne Warwick.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look at what I got. She's so
man.
transparent.
It's so gross. Today's animal rescue is Lend a Paw Rescue. They are dedicated to rescuing dogs and cats from high kill shelters, helping the community, rehabilitation, and finding forever homes. They are a foster-based program, so please take a look at them, read all about them in their website. We're putting their link in the description box below. Show them some love, share them with friends and family. They are really making a difference. Lend a Paw Rescue.
All right, guys. Well, we will see you tomorrow. We love you so much. Bye.